And here is the starting five for the Magic. Simpson, Ayayi, Morales, Ford, and Chateau. And for the Skyhawks, Williams, Galloway, Martin, Culver, and Silva. Tyrese Martin, the assignment player from the Atlanta Hawks. A scratch for sickness in the last ball game. Going to be with the Skyhawks for the next week at least. Opening tip is knocked out of bounds, and it will be the Magic's ball. So the Magic start on offense in their road white and the Skyhawks in their home black. Second game of the regular season after the Skyhawks went 12-6 in the showcase portion of their schedule. The Magic went 7-11 in their showcase schedule. Ayayi on the drive and the kick out. Magic woefully shorthanded, playing with only 8 players. One of them who joined the team about 2 hours ago, Tukey Brown from Georgia Southern, as Aline Ford knocks down the 3 to get the Magic started on this Monday night.
Lawrenceville, Georgia native, local product, getting on the board early.
Played at Archer High School and then went to IMG and played his college ball at Wisconsin. Turnover by Martin. Ayayi lobs up top for Chateau, and a 5-0 lead for the Magic.
Important to note, Jay Scrub, who had a knee injury on Saturday, 16 points in 20 minutes of play. He's not dressed today, Matt, so they're without their leading scorer.
He averaged 26 points per game in the showcase portion of their schedule, which was number 5 in the G League. He had 16 before being injured the other night. As Simpson converts, plays through the contact, and it's a 7-0 lead for Lakeland. Culver drives, reverse layup, challenged by Chateau. We have a whistle, and it's out of bounds on the Skyhawks.
Magic stringing together consecutive defensive stops, playing with a little sense of urgency early on in this one, a little pride after getting dismantled on Saturday.
Simpson with the hook shot, and Silva the rebound. He'll push it ahead to Galloway, who lays it in. First point of the night for the Skyhawks.
Skyhawks at their best when they're playing solid defense and pitching ahead, pushing tempo.
Ayayi gets in the paint, throws up a hook shot and sinks it. So Lakeland's won the first 2 minutes of this game. They lead at 9-2. Brandon Williams, and that'll be an offensive foul on Williams.
Simpson absorbed the contact. Looked like he took a knee in the thighs, trying to rub it out on the baseline under the basket. Brandon Williams pushing tempo and a little contact in the paint. It's going to go the other way.
There's Joe Bear, the head coach, in his second season as the Magic head coach. He was an assistant when the Magic won the G League championship in 2021. And Steve Gansey going for win number 40 as the Skyhawks head coach tonight. He's 39-29 in this his second season.
Lakeland without Scrub, their leading scorer. Coach Barra said ball movement is crucial. We need to move the ball, pick apart the defense.
Another hook shot in there. Morales gets his first bucket. It's an 11-2 lead.
Morales was at Wagner College last year, NEC Player of the Year.
Culver misses up close. We have a loose ball foul. It's going to be called on the Magic. But you and I, we've seen this a lot in the G League. You see it a lot in pro basketball. When a guy is down, a team is shorthanded, you know, teams sometimes play a little bit more loose and free. They know they're not coming out of the ball game when they make mistakes, and they know there's going to be more shots to go around.
Yeah, and speaking to Coach Bear before the game, 30 minutes before tip-off, he said, these guys are pros. You know, it happens in the playoffs. You get blown out in the NBA, and you got to go to game 2, and same thing here. You got to get to the next game.
Foul called on Morales. And that'll be his first. That'll be the second on the Magic. Asked him about Tukey Brown. He says, you probably know more about him than we do. They signed him literally 30 minutes. You know, once they got to the arena, he shows up. He's a local guy. Played at Georgia Southern. He was actually one of the last cuts for the Skyhawks as Galloway knocks down the three. But they're so woefully thin, they just need a body just in case on the bench, and that's Tukey Brown's role here tonight. Simpson takes the three. And Silva mistimed his jump, and Morales gets the offensive rebound and puts it in. That's one of the places where the Skyhawks want to clean up, the offensive rebounds tonight.
Gave up 20 offensive rebounds on Saturday, a point of emphasis. And speaking with Coach Gansey pregame, he says we've got to do the job on the offensive backboard.
Tyrese Martin lost the ball in mid-shot, and Simpson beats the defense down the floor. Steve Gansey will call a timeout as the Magic jump out to a 10-point lead, 15-5.
That they showed in that win against the Magic on New Year's Eve. So that is what we are looking to see here tonight. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Denitra, and Happy New Year. Skyhawks working on a 10-point deficit right now in the early going. Silva goes up there and gets the offensive rebound above everybody.
And Lakeland hot early on, 7 of 9 from the field, doing a solid job defensively in the half court.
Galloway in the paint, steps through and lays it in. So Galloway, after scoring only 1 point on Saturday night, has 7 of the Skyhawks' points, all of them.
Lakeland Magic 15, Langston Galloway 7.
Morales put it in there. Morales been active so far, 6 of their 17.
Spacing offensively has been tremendous for Lakeland. They're spreading the floor, going off the bounce, getting into the paint.
Silva drives and lays it in.
Silva with the speed advantage in that matchup with Shatu.
Back to Shatu, and he beats Silva on the other end.
Shatu was the bright spot on Saturday. He went for 28 and 15, double-double effort.
Tyrese Martin in and out on the three. Shatu the rebound. Ahead it comes to Ford, and he couldn't catch that long pass.
Skyhawks dodged one right there. That Lakeland had the right idea and just pitched it ahead a little too far. Transition defense will be important for the Skyhawks.
There's a good look at Armani Brooks. Coach Gansey thought that he had his best game of the season on Saturday night when he went for 19 points and 8 rebounds. Silva inside.
That's 2 consecutive possessions going right at Shatu. Silva working the high post.
Shatu's going to take a three-pointer, pushes it up there. Silva snags the rebound. Etienne, who got ejected, was scoreless in that Saturday game. Silva underneath. Wow. He thought he got fouled. He did not, or at least they didn't call it. Morales lost it on the spin move. Ahead it comes to Galloway, and Galloway puts it in. Langston Galloway with 9 of the Skyhawks' 13 points.
Kind of stumbled into the finish, but the left hand put the English on it off the backboard.
Ford sinks the long three. 9-point lead, Lakeland. Backdoor cut intercepted by Ayayi. Simpson back to Ayayi. Left-handed layup. Gansey steaming. He wasn't happy about that.
Yeah, he looks at full strength. He sustained an ankle injury third quarter on Saturday, but looks like he's shaking it off and is at 100% tonight.
11-point lead for the Magic. Galloway smoking hot. Galloway keeping the Skyhawks in the game. 11 of the 15 for College Park from the 8-year pro. Timeout called by Magic. Langston Galloway.
Defensive intensity, Lakeland 11 of 14 early on in this one, 78% from the floor. They've assisted on 8 of 11 made field goals. So Skyhawks will have to turn it up defensively.
Inside they go to Morales. He's going to whip it out there. And Simpson takes a three-pointer and hits it. Zavier Simpson, who starred at Michigan, had 15 points and 5 assists on Saturday night. Brandon Williams back out to Etienne. Etienne takes the long three, way off the mark. Baker, three-pointer for Robert Baker, another local. He played at the Walker School in Marietta before going on to Harvard. 15-point lead for the Magic.
And he shot 42.5% from three-point land last season in the G League, so he's definitely a big man that can knock it down.
Brandon Williams with the bucket. First points of the game for B. Will. Jeffries, air ball. Marnie Brooks across half court will pull up and take a three and sink it. He was 3 for 4 on his threes on Saturday night. Picks up right where he left off. It's a 10-point game.
Gansey was really pleased with Armani's effort. Said he thought it was his best all-around game of the season.
Sub-ins, Malik Ellison, who didn't play because of a toe injury on Saturday night, checks in. Brandon Williams comes off the floor, and Cat Barber comes in for him. If you're late to the party, Cat Barber re-signed with the Skyhawks on December 28th. Had 16 points in his re-debut with College Park on Saturday night. Simpson the miss, and off of Morales' hands.
And Barber and Ellison really bring defensive intensity to the floor. Two guys, Tanitra spoke about the Dog Award, guys that really get after it. They can change the game coming off the bench with their intensity.
Brooks inside, Bashanis Bealey. Bounce pass to Ellison, who got fouled on his dunk attempt by Baker.
Ellison's a great player moving without the basketball. He's a high IQ guy, never standing. Here he is, Georgie with the assist. Almost. Ellison will have a chance to go to the line.
So Baker picks up his first personal foul, and that will be the third team foul on the Magic. Malik Ellison averaged 9.5 points per game during the showcase and misses his first free throw. Simpson drives on Baker, got fouled and won. Zavier Simpson took it right to Cat Barber. Has a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play.
Two-time All-Big Ten performer during his time at Michigan. Took them all the way to the national championship and a loss to Villanova. Here you see, takes the contact. He's a tough player. Nicknamed Captain Hook. He's got a hook shot that
does.
Loves to go to, and a good part of his game.
He's already got 10 points here tonight. I'm sorry, 7. Let's see, that puts him at, I think that does put him at 10.
Yeah, 10. He's got 4 assists to go with it. 4 of 7 from the field.
Long three. Brooks rattles one home.
That'll stretch the D a little bit.
Ayayi steps back behind the three-point line and nets that one. Magic shooting the ball significantly better than they did on Saturday night. 74% right now. The miss by Brooks. Battle for the rebound. Ellison hustles to get it.
That's that effort that Ellison brings to the floor.
drives, missed the layup. Baker the rebound to Simpson. Baker in the paint with the left hand, left is short. Chateau with the follow.
Yeah, Georgie had to leave early. Georgie left early to contest the shot. Chateau wide open underneath.
Barber takes the three. Chateau grabs the rebound. He's got 6 of those already. They go along with 6 points. Simpson goes down. I don't know whether he slipped or he just ran out from underneath his own feet.
Looked like he hit a little wet spot under there. Some attention to it on the baseline. Coach Barrow looking on. He's got to be pleased with how Lakeland has responded. 38 points in the first quarter.
You know, the message to the team before the game was opportunity, and also talk to them about their ability to stay in the fight. Wanted to see that from his team after they got drilled by 30-28 the other night. Turnover, Bashanashvili. Lob inside Chateau. They had a mismatch there, and they take advantage of it, and Barber's called for the foul.
Skyhawks with their 4th turnover in the first quarter, so a little bit sloppy in the half-court action early on in this one. And Lakeland has made the Skyhawks pay on the other end. 16 of 22 from the floor. They've got 10 assists.
Cat Barber's picked up 2 personal fouls in 2 minutes of action. 3 team fouls on the Skyhawks. Drake Jeffries drives in, takes contact. Chateau gets another rebound and sticks it in. Chateau might get a double-double here in the first quarter. He's got 8 points and 7 rebounds.
Yeah, and too easy, whether it's the penetrating passes or dribbling off the bounce. Skyhawks defense is allowing too many paint touches.
40-point quarter for Lakeland, after they scored only 96 on Saturday night, were held to 13 in the third quarter.
Psychologically, you said it, Matt. If you're one of the 7 guys in the rotation, you know, you throw in Tukey Brown, who was acquired today as an 8th, really an insurance guy. But if you're one of 7, mentally, you're into the game. You know there's opportunity. You got to step up, and Lakeland has so far.
Yeah, it's a 7-man rotation. Coach Bear had a 7-man rotation before he was even informed that Tukey was joining the team. So he's really not in the mix, like you said. He's a just in case something happens guy. Brooks, 3-pointer, and Chateau another rebound. That's 8. 8 and 8 for Chateau in the first quarter.
And the biggest difference I see today versus Saturday is the Skyhawks struggling on the defensive end to get stops, so losing the rebounding margin, -5, so no transition baskets for Skyhawks.
Oh my goodness. Simpson with a spin move. Ahead it comes to Ellison. He's going to step through and reverse layup. Twisted around like a pretzel and finally was able to get it off the backboard. Amazing shot by Malik Ellison to end the quarter. But that was one of the rare highlights for College Park in the first 12 minutes.
Step and the lefty with the English off the backboard. Skyhawks need some energy, and Ellison's a guy battling a toe injury. Missed the game on Saturday, but certainly on the defensive side of the basketball, Skyhawks can benefit from him being on the floor.
John, I wrenched my back just watching the replay.
Yeah, that was acrobatic. That was impressive.
Barber goes at the rim and got fouled on the play by Ayayi. Ayayi picks up his first personal.
I know, assistant coach Courtney Alexander in the huddle, his message, it's got to be defense, defense, defense. Yeah. It's not about our offense. We can score, one of the top 5 scoring teams in the G League. It's really about our defensive attack, giving up 72% from the field in the first quarter.
And, you know, that's about shot selection. They're getting too many good looks. And they've hit threes. I mean, let's face it, they're 5 of 8 on their threes.
And Lakeland converted 8 points off 4 Skyhawks turnovers, so not much went right for the Skyhawks in the first quarter.
Morales in the paint, off back iron, and a kick-out rebound comes to Barber.
We know in the G League, though, it's a game of runs. 3 quarters is a lifetime, and anything can happen here.
Carver, the miss. Let's check in with Deidre. She was in the huddle.
Yeah, guys, it was almost as if you were in the huddle as well because, yes, the messaging there was all about defense. Coach said that basically Skyhawks are making it too easy for the Magic, and they're really getting at it on the glass. And we talked about this with Coach pregame as well, that it's important for the Skyhawks to make sure that they are focused on defensive rebounding. So they talked about that. And also on the offensive side, just not letting the Magic get in their paint, but them owning the paint and also taking advantage of the zone defense that they're seeing from the Magic.
Culver had to shoot that, thanks to Nitra. Air ball as the shot clock was winding down, and so Jarrett Culver, the two-way player for the Skyhawks tonight, no points, 0 for 4, and Tyrese Martin, the assignment player, no points, 0 for 3.
And Gansey says it all the time, all season long, is our best offense is our defense. And without stops, they can't get the transition game going. Brandon can't get it in the outlet and push tempo, so pace is a little bit off right now.
Ball was poked from Ayayi's hands from behind, so the Magic get it underneath, 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Simpson leads the way with 12, but 6 of 7 Lakeland Magic roster spots in the scoring column already in this one.
Jeffries the miss and Silva the rebound. Gets it to Culver. Culver with the Euro step and another block by Baker. Consecutive possessions where the 6'10 Robert Baker has slapped it back.
And he did a lot of that in the Ivy League as a 4-year player at Harvard. Not a lot of 6'10 guys going through the Ivy.
But plenty of them here in the G League and pros. Holding his own here tonight, though. 15-point lead still for the Magic. Ford intercepted by Martin, tipped to Silva. Silva back, and at the end, Culver the miss, but then the points for the Skyhawks.
Baker with the great contest at the rim defensively, but Skyhawks' effort was there on that possession, hitting the offensive glass.
Back the other way, and Ford, nothing but net. He's 3 for 3 on his threes, and has 9 points already after scoring only 9 on Saturday night.
Yeah, Lakeland's been very effective pitching ahead, pushing tempo, finding shooters, playing real loose.
Ellison with the reverse layup. It looks like he might have hurt himself again. He's a little hobbled as he makes his way down the floor. Been bothered by a toe. Looks okay now.
Such a tough injury in the game of basketball. You think the flexion, your toe, I mean, there's no way around it. Just rest and time off is the only way to heal that.
Three-pointer. Again, Ford is 4 for 4 on his threes. The former Archer Tigers star.
NBA experience. Come on down to College Park. Gateway Center Arena located right near the Atlanta Hartsfield Airport. What a way to spend a weekend day. Bring the kids down. High-level hoops here in the NBA G League.
Batted away by Morales.
Not what Coach Gansey wanted to see out of a dead ball situation. Another turnover, 6 now for the Skyhawks. Jeffries trying to make them pay from deep. Silva elevates for the board.
Silva brings it across, trying to go coast to coast, and that's going to be a foul on the Magic. Shatu did not get position.
Silva showing the versatility in his game, getting in his bag, gets the rebound, takes it the length of the floor. Skill there by Silva. Go to the free throw line, try to chip away at this lead.
Yeah, Shatu did not get in front of him, did not have his feet set. So Shatu picks up his first personal foul. That'll be the second team foul on the Magic. Silva, 4 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, and 10 minutes of work. And the one to make 2. Cuts the Magic lead to 15.
Silva looks fresh. He only played 19 minutes on Saturday, was 5 of 6 from the floor, had a good outing. But with the large lead, it was able to get some rest.
6 on the shot clock, and on the sideline, Culver couldn't save it.
The way the game's been going right now, thought Skyhawks would have a 2-on-1 and wasn't able to handle it. Dribbled it on the sideline.
So 6 seconds on the shot clock as the inbounds come side out in front of the seats. And Ayayi off the inbound, missed the layup. Skyhawks got bailed out there by a miss. Williams working against Jeffries, a kick out to Martin, and Martin misses. Silva had the rebound, Martin ends up with it. Brandon Williams in the paint, misses the floater. And Jeffries gets the rebound for the Magic. Ahead it comes to Ayayi. Ford, heat check. That's his first miss. And Shatu got fouled on the play by Silva. First on Silva. Oh, it goes the other way. Pardon me. Shatu picks up the foul. So Shatu now has 2 personal fouls.
And the 67 official Ashley Gloss all over that. Silva had the box out position. Got the advantage, loose ball foul.
Skyhawks owner, 2 Chains in the house with the kids, the fam.
Chains could hoop, man. They might need to put him in the game, get some energy going here.
Culver got it up over Shatu, but he changed his shot. And Simpson ends up taking the ball away. Lost out of bounds off the hands of the Skyhawks. 19 on the shot clock for the Magic. To the corner it goes. The miss by Morales. Rebound by Culver. Long outlet goes to Silva. Up top for Martin, and he missed it. But a foul was called on the Magic. And Simpson is called for the foul, and that'll be the first on him. 4th team foul on Lakeland.
That's a snapshot of how the Skyhawks want to play. Defensive stop, get out, 2 passes in transition. Foul at the rim.
Maybe seeing a little rustiness here from Tyrese Martin. He's been up with the Atlanta Hawks, not getting a whole lot of playing time. His last game for the Skyhawks was back on December 6th when he scored a career-high 31.
It's tough to replicate game minutes. You know, you're up and the paycheck's good, making the money, but you're not finding the floor. You come out and try to get 25, 30 minutes of action, and sometimes it doesn't work.
How about the block here by Culver? Shatu was preoccupied with trying to avoid Martin, and the layup back on the other end by Brandon Williams.
Williams now with 4 points in the game.
Skyhawks have cut it to 11.
I take that back. That was Williams' first bucket. He's 1 of 2 from the floor. He was the leading scorer for the Skyhawks on Saturday with 20.
Long 3, Simpson sinks it. Simpson now with 15 points.
Right in Williams' face. Hand was up. Closeout was there. Simpson.
That was the same amount he scored on Saturday night. Culver in traffic. No reset on the shot clock. Brandon Williams hit the side of the iron, and it is last touched by the Magic. Skyhawks ball with 14 on the shot clock.
Skyhawks 3 of 12 from beyond the arc, and a lot of east to west passing. Usually they're at their best when they're penetrating and throwing back inside out threes. Just off balance, percentage wise, it's down. They just don't have a lot of flow and pace to the game offensively right now.
Williams attacks the basket, gets to the other side and puts it in.
Slippery move right there by Williams. Attacking, shot fake, gets to the rim.
It's looking more and more like the Brandon Williams we're accustomed to seeing, and he's going to be whistled for a foul. He was trying to be a disruptor on the defensive end.
Here you see him, nice shot fake, sells the fake, quick handles, uses the rim to protect himself. That's what he does best. He's almost plays in slow motion. I mean, he's such control and feel for the game.
That's the second personal foul on Brandon Williams. Forward and a whistle. Foul's going to be on Culver. So Culver's first.
Armani Brooks will check into the game, give Culver a break. Skyhawks with a smaller lineup in the backcourt with Galloway, Brooks, and Williams. So giving up a little size, but we're trying to push tempo.
Off the inbounds, Baker.
That's 2 consecutive plays on sideline out-of-bounds situations. The last one was a miss on the back door, but effective play calling by Coach Barrow.
Martin with the three-pointer. 4th three-pointer for the Skyhawks. The first for Martin, first points. Or actually the second bucket for Martin.
Skyhawks have trailed by as many as 18, and so they're chipping away, down 11.
Baker answers with a three-pointer. 9 three-pointers for the Magic. Williams kicked out of bounds by Simpson.
18 on the shot clock, plenty of time for Skyhawks to reset.
Brooks, Martin gets it, takes a 3 over Morales, and the rebound by Simpson. Skyhawks 4 of 14 shooting the 3 in this first half. To the corner, and Jeffries tip, and it's won by the Skyhawks. Brooks a run-out opportunity to Brandon Williams in traffic, and he got fouled and slips, goes down. Hopefully he's okay.
There'll be a lot of sweat on the baseline right there, some attention to it. Williams rubbing it out, looks okay.
Jeffries was called for the foul. That'll be the first on him. So that puts the Skyhawks in the bonus for the rest of the quarter at the 4:45 mark. Brandon Williams, 6 points tonight, couple of assists. First trip to the foul line. Rare miss by Brandon.
During the free throw, Gansey was having some words with Tyrese saying, let's go off the bounce, let's attack, let's not settle for those threes.
Brandon Williams push up, Galloway. Inside they go to Martin, and Martin got tied up and lost it. Morales whips to the wing. And Jeffries got fouled by Williams. And Brandon Williams now has 3 personal fouls.
Now for the Skyhawks.
So Cat Barber will come in for Williams. Probably won't see him for the rest of the half. And Barber has 2 personal fouls himself. Six on the shot clock. Morales with 2 on the clock. Gets in the paint, fade away, in and out. Oh, the putback by Jeffries. Offensive rebounds, something that Coach Gansey circled, said they need to do a better job on. Well, Magic getting a lot of them here in the first half.
Jeffries, the former Wyoming Cowboy, just making an effort play on there, making his mark on the game any way he can.
And kick ball violation.
So Morales gets a break. Ayayi back in the game.
Brooks left alone to take the 3 and sinks it.
from behind the R in the State Farm on the floor here. Deep range by Armani Brooks.
He has 3 of the Skyhawks' 5 3-pointers in the half. Ayayi had it swiped away by Barber, who runs it down in the corner. Barber pushes across. Martin goes to the rim and gets an applause from Coach Gansey. Wanted to see that, and Martin gets the points.
Well, Martin's so effective off the bounce. He's quick, explosive. That's when he's at his best, is moving off the basketball, curl action on the wing. He's tough to stop once he gets momentum in the paint.
Simpson, nice shot.
Captain Hook doing it again with the lefty.
Almost impossible to defend. He's got 17 points. Game high honors right now. Brooks off back iron. Baker rebound.
What a nice shot to master, though. If you're a young guard out there, just learning to finish around the basket with those hook shots.
Ford, another 3-pointer. That's his 5th of the half.
Magic on fire from beyond the arc. 10 of 19, 52% from the field.
Not unlike the Skyhawks, who were 45+% from the 3-point line on Saturday night. Bashanashvili.
Get into the bag, Georgie. We need a scoring column led by Zavier Simpson with 17. Aleem Ford has 15. He's 5 of 6 from beyond the arc. Skyhawks will need to have attention on those two.
And when John says all 7, he means all 7 in their rotation. I mean, that's what they're going with tonight.
I'm telling you, as a former player, that's the psychological advantage. You know you're getting minutes. You're dialed in like, let's go.
And Simpson ends up in a heap in the paint.
Slow to get up, took some contact. Not sure if it was Silva or Galloway, but...
Now, where do you think that shot with Simpson originated from? No coach ever taught him that.
I'm not sure. Where, in the backyard?
I'm guessing, man. Playground.
Playground. Growing up.
That goes way back. But when you're his size, you know, Simpson's only 6 feet tall.
I know. I'm trying to think of another player, a point guard that has that in their game, that go-to hook shot. I mean, it is abnormal. You don't see it a lot, but it's a true hook.
Yeah, and you can use your body to defend and shield against it. You can hang in the air a little bit longer. He's really efficient at using that backboard, too. He gets the free throw, and a 19-point first half for Zavier Simpson. Culver mid-range. Culver a scoreless first half. Backdoor cut. Let's see if he can take care of it right there. Going to whip it out to Brooks instead. Galloway. There he goes. Galloway scored a bunch of points early. Now he's got 13. Make that 14 with the 3.
Might have been the best offensive possession we've seen in the first half. Breaking down the defense inside out, and an unselfish good to great in the corner. That's what Coach Gansey wants to see.
Simpson gets in there, feeds to Chateau. He lost it. 5 on the shot clock. Morales back to Chateau. He got it off and missed. And Barber runs out. 35 seconds to play in the half. Barber all the way through.
Barber hits another gear. The former NC State Wolfpack ACC first team all-performer.
He had 16 points in his return to the Skyhawks on Saturday night with 3 rebounds and 5 assists.
Cat's a guy that can get going. Second team All-G League performer last season. Top 10 statistically in assist and scoring.
Simpson draws the foul. Galloway called for the foul, his first. So Skyhawks are over the limit. Simpson taking the free throw here.
Lakeland's really had their way with the Skyhawks in transition. Whether it's on a stop or a score, they've been able to pitch ahead and get to the rim.
Zavier Simpson, who averaged just under 18 points per game during the showcase. and was number 3 in the G League at 8.8 assists per game. Going for his 21st point right here with this free throw. Has 4 rebounds and 6 assists as well.
He's highly coveted out of high school, former Mr. Ohio basketball, and he's found his way to the NBA. He played 4 games with OKC in the 2021-22 season.
7 seconds to play in the half. Barber, back iron, rebound Baker, and the Magic will just hold it. 67.
Pride here in the second half.
Yeah, the Hawks, two-way player, Jarrett Culver, a scoreless first half, 0 for 8 from the floor. Tyrese Martin, the assignment player from the Atlanta Hawks, picked it up a little bit in the second quarter, 9 points, 3 of 8 from the floor.
And Brandon was quiet, only 6 points. He's a guy that's capable of going for 20-plus on any given night, so I look for Gamsey to call their number a little early and often in this third quarter.
Silva with the jump hook. Skyhawks have never led in this game. They trailed by as much as 19. Shatu working against Silva. 5 seconds on the clock. Banging bodies, shot an air ball. Brandon Williams races up the floor for the Skyhawks to Galloway. Transition 3. Galloway, 17 points. Quick timeout called by Joe Bear.
He wants to
sign up to become a member today at cpskyhawks.com.
See if the Skyhawks can continue on the defensive side of the ball. Consecutive stops, what they need.
Morales drives and swatted out of there by Silva. Morales got it back. They reset the shot clock, and they should not have. They're going to put 4 seconds on there.
Silva went up on a pogo stick there. Got it before it was on its way down. Great defensive effort by Chris Silva.
So Magic ball side out. 4.
It's been very effective on the side out of bounds action, getting penetrating passes to the rim. The Skyhawks just got to do a better job defensively.
Zavier Simpson has been nuts tonight. He's got 23. Silva the miss, Morales the rebound. Simpson bullet pass to Ayayi. Simpson gets it back. Gonna take him to the hole. Missed it. Shatu there to clean it up with the offensive rebound. And a double-double already for Shatu. 10 points and 10 rebounds. Martin fouled on his way to the basket.
Tyrese will get Simpson with a second foul. There you see defensively Simpson again attacking the paint, collapses the defense. Shatu at 6'10", no one there to pick him up.
8 offensive rebounds, totaling 16 points for the Magic so far tonight. Barber going to come in, and let's see, they're going to who's coming out, or who came out? I missed it. So they're going to go with Barber and Brandon Williams. Nope, Brandon's not. He came out. Okay, Brandon Williams came out. Ayayi with the drive and bucket.
Another dribble penetration. Too easy. No resistance by the Skyhawks.
Culver, first basket of the game for Jared Culver.
That's what College Park needs. Culver went for 16 and 12, double-double effort on Saturday. Hopefully that gets him going.
Yeah, his skill set's just too good to be scoreless. Not have 15, 16 points. Long three, another. Yay with the three. 11 three-pointers for the Magic tonight.
It's 4 Lakeland Magic players now in double-figure scoring.
Silva in the paint has to get out of there. Martin finds his spot on the baseline and misses. Long rebound goes to Morales. Ayayi will take a three. Silva snags the rebound. He pushes up the floor, goes right at Shatu. That should be a blocking foul on Shatu, and it is. Do they count the basket?
Silva did a nice job getting Shatu to move at the last minute. That's a step. Nice action right there by Silva. Certainly a blocking foul. Shatu moving the feet.
So Silva and one opportunity right here. 10 points, 9 rebounds, 3 assists for Silva in 18 minutes of work.
Coach Joe Barrow looking on. Lakeland led by as many as 19.
Culver and Shatu get tangled up, or was that Culver and, was it Shatu or Yai? I think it was Shatu. They get tangled up, no whistle, but they end up on the floor, so they got to mop up the sweat.
Skyhawks trailing by 10. It's as close as they've been in a while.
Yep.
Just stringing together a few consecutive stops defensively. Got to do the job on the backboard. That was a point of emphasis going into this game against one of the better rebounding teams in the league. Lakeland typically sends 3 or 4 guys to the offensive glass. Had 20 offensive rebounds on Saturday. Skyhawks will pick up full court, trying to send a message. Little token pressure, burn some shot clock.
Ford on the drive, behind the back, step back. Shatu, another offensive rebound and put back. 12 and 11 for Shatu tonight.
Another double-double coming off a 28-point, 15-rebound effort on Saturday. He's been playing well.
Martin got the 3 bounce. Hit the front and went over.
Right there, another inside-out three-pointer, high-percentage 3 as opposed to the east-to-west passing and, you know, off-balance threes we saw a lot of in the first half.
Lead is 9. Morales on the drive, stonewalled by Martin. 2 on the shot clock, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. They'll let him play through. Silva, Galloway, step back. Front iron hit. Ayayi up to 4. Simpson in motion, way off the mark.
Brandon Williams looking to check in. Coach Gansey trying to get the right mix on the court tonight.
Yeah, they put 17 on the shot clock. They had reset it. It did not hit the rim.
Yeah, Simpson overflew the runway on that one.
Morales misses the banker. Shatu missed the dunk. Got it back. Goes up. Got fouled. Shatu's working hard.
No, he's a problem. He's got a big-time motor, constantly attacking the glass. Morales, that's what he does best, that mid-range penetration, collapses the defense, and Shatu on the backside again, taking advantage of Morales collapsing the defense.
Chateau played his high school ball at Vermont Academy and then went to Vanderbilt for a year, where he averaged right at 11 points and 7 rebounds per game in his one season with the Commodores. It's his 3rd year in the NBA G League. He's been with Windy City, Westchester, and now Lakeland.
Highly coveted out of high school, a top 10 prospect, former McDonald's All-American in 2018 was Chateau.
Culver passed up a 3, puts it on the floor, and he missed the dunk. Kind of slipped out of his hands as he elevated. Ford going to try to answer with a 3, hit off the back iron. Long rebound kick out comes to Brandon Williams. Williams goes at Chateau and high off the glass.
Love how he buried the shot blocker. Chateau under the rim, using his left shoulder. Extends with the right hand. Nice finish by Williams.
Ayayi working off a screen, missed it. Silva, the rebound. Skyhawks a chance to cut here. Martin off glass, and the lead is down to 5.
A night where Culver is 1 of 10 from the floor. Nice dime on that play. 3/4 court pass.
Morales off the mark. Galloway rebound across half court. Culver got fouled from behind by Ford. Nope, not Ford.
The Aleem Ford's 2nd foul.
I think they called it on somebody other than Ford, though. Let's double check that.
Culver. This quarterback action right there. 3/4 length of the court. Put it right in the breadbasket.
They did call it on Ford.
So there'll be 2 fouls on Ford. Chateau has 3.
College Park trying to gut out a win here. Nearly stolen by Morales. And he fell right into 2 chains. Come on now.
Don't rip the chains, man. I'll send him an invoice.
I don't think he wants that. Culver slashing to the basket with the left hand, flicks it in.
Buried the shot blocker Baker under the rim, switch to the left. Nice finish by Culver.
Lead is down to 3. Culver starting to come to life. Good sign. College Park trying to gut out a win on a night where they've just been kind of like stuck in mud. Morales on through, blocked by Culver, but a whistle and a foul called on College Park. And it will be on Culver.
Former NEC Player of the Year, played his college ball at Wagner. Not known for his 3-point shooting, but what he does do well is get to the line.
Hits the free throw. That's a 2-point free throw, so the lead is back to 5, 80-75. Let's check in. Tanitra, you in the huddle?
Guys, it's just like you said, 3 guys swarming to get that rebound, and it just reminded me of the conversation we had with Coach G about the Dog Award. So looks like Jared Culver is bringing this team back in the 3rd quarter, getting that hustle and that effort that Coach talked about. And he talked about the analogy of giving the guys 2 dogs in a ditch. Are you going to be the one that gets out or the one that stays in the ditch? And it looks like these guys are digging their way out of the ditch indeed and starting to bark like we see them do on the sidelines when they get it in.
Thanks, Tanitra. You don't want to be the dog in the ditch.
But that Dog Award is so important. It's intangible. It's the stats that don't show up. Baker there with the finish. Again, Simpson picking apart the Skyhawks defense.
Simpson
with the hook pass.
Yeah, 7 assists now for Simpson to go along with his 23 points and 5 rebounds. Solid night for Zavier Simpson. Inside, Martin on the backside.
Credit Williams with the assist. Collapse the defense. Nice shuffle pass.
Martin slowly has his total up to 18. Jeffries takes a 3 and hits it. Drake Jeffries, what they call a laser. Jeffries comes up with it. Simpson, shot blocked by Bashanashvili, goes out to Baker, in and out on the three. Under 4 to play in the quarter. Martin, kick to the wing. Skyhawks will slow it down for a sec. Galloway hits another. Galloway, 8 of 10 from the floor, 4 of 6 on threes, has 20 points.
And with Simpson in his face, facial.
Backdoor cut. Got lost in the shuffle, and Ford with the basket. That was just his second non-3-point shot of the game. And foul called on Ford. He picks up his third.
Nice job by Brandon. Force the contacts. Make the officials blow the whistle. He'll go to the line. Chance to cut the lead. Skyhawks trail by 7.
Brandon Williams. Lead back to 5 with 3 to play in the quarter. And sideline out. Baker stepped on the sideline when he received the pass.
Yeah, Baker with those size. Look about a nice 4 of 6 from beyond the arc, but high percentage offense in the third, getting good shots.
Etienne in the game. He's only played 4 minutes tonight. Brandon Williams gives it up. Brooks launches a 3 way off the mark. Underneath, Martin got the offensive rebound and stick back. 3-point lead now. They run a double team at Simpson. And nearly forced a turnover. A foul is going to be called on Brooks. So Brooks, first personal on him.
You can live with that foul. It's an aggressive play. Almost had the pick on Baker. Didn't see him coming.
Seven on the shot clock. Ford in there. Goes through the contact with Bashanashvili and puts it in. Martin lost it. Got it back. Bashanashvili. Look at that! Georgie, you go, man!
Georgie with a little celebratory dance on the baseline. Just taking notes from Ellison's reverse scoop shot in the first half. Ellison did it with the left. Georgie with the right. Look at this. Get in it, Georgie.
Going for the 3-point play now. Bashanashvili can cut it to 2.
Georgie's feeling it.
Missed the free throw right there, so the lead stays at 3. Baker, quick 3, air ball. Martin, Skyhawks come down the floor, a chance to tie it with a 3. Martin instead goes right at the basket and lays it in. Lead down to 1.
Skyhawks with the run and jump defense, force the quick 3 and convert on the other end. Momentum is swaying in this one. You got to wonder, the thin lineup of the Magic struggle to keep up with the surging Skyhawks.
Baker was able to get the bounce off back iron. Back to a 3-point lead. Williams on the baseline, fadeaway. Simpson the rebound. 6 boards for him. And a trip. No offensive foul is going to be called. Ford called for the foul. That'll be number 4 on him. And Malik Ellison comes in for Tyrese Martin.
Coach Bear wasn't happy with that. Ashley Gloss, number 67 official, had it the other way.
Malik Ellison, they're working around at the end. Three-pointer, in and out. Ellison had the rebound and lost it. 39 seconds left in the half, or in the third quarter, pardon me. Ayayi, that's a three. That's off. Bashanashvili on the run. Gonna take it all the way, and traveling the call.
One step too many, Georgie.
You see the disappointment on Steve Gansey's face as the Skyhawks missed a great fast break opportunity right there.
They got to feel good about their third quarter performance. A one possession game, 20 on the clock. Some token pressure. Less than a second differential on the shot clock in game, so Magic will hold for the last shot.
Simpson directing traffic, goes off a screen, trying to drive, kicks it out. Shatu hit it with 6/10 of a quarter. They're going to wave it off. Offensive foul.
Joe Bear, coach for Lakeland, with a look of disbelief from the sideline. Shatu let it go early. Georgie had his feet set outside of the holding circle.
Coach Bear watching the TV screen here at the buzzer. Brooks. Bear was watching the TV screen here, the monitor, trying to figure out whether he wanted to challenge that or to cut the lead down to 3 as we start the fourth.
Big quarter by Tyrese Martin. 13 points in the third. Now has 22 points to lead all Skyhawk scorers, but he's taking a break to start the fourth.
Inside, Shatu was waiting on Bashanashvili to foul him, which he didn't do. And the Magic leads back up to 5.
Coach Bear drew up a nice one in the timeout in the huddle. Perfectly executed by Lakeland.
Bashanashvili, a three-pointer, and the rebound by Baker. Morales sticking his hands out. And Baker and Shatu with the follow. 14 boards and 16 points for Shatu.
He's really been the benefactor of dribble penetration, missed shots, and he comes from the opposite side to make the Skyhawks pay on that offensive glass.
Ellison missed the three-pointer. Magic have rebuilt the lead to 7. Morales attacking the basket and missed the bank in. Another tip-in by Shatu. He's killing the Skyhawks. 18 points and 15 boards. So that's 46 total points and 30 total rebounds for Semi Shatu in his 2 games here at College Park. And we still have 10.5 to play in this one. Brandon Williams, and foul's going to be called on Jeffries. That's going to be number 2 on Jeffries, and the second team foul.
And Lakeland was in zone. Skyhawks good ball movement. Williams with the penetration, absorbs the contact. Have a chance to go to the line to convert. Skyhawks need him.
Brandon Williams at the line. 20.6 assists on Saturday. Tonight just 10 points and 6 assists. Gets the free throw make though, so it's 12 now for him, and the lead back down to 7. Traveling call on Baker.
The Skyhawks are going to pull this one out. That's where they need to get it done on the defensive side of the ball. String together some consecutive stops and convert on the offensive side of the ball. Lakeland remains committed to the zone defense.
Brooks passes up a three. Kicks to the corner. Galloway the three. And battle for the rebound. It's won by the Skyhawks. Silva got to it. Brooks, three at the top. Ellison gets the rebound. He goes up and got fouled from behind by Shatu, which will be number 5 on him.
Skyhawks got 2 high-quality three-point shots. Weren't able to convert, but Ellison with the hustle play on the boards. Second effort. Takes the contact. Ellison was not in the lineup on Saturday, battling a toe injury. He's been hobbled most of the season. He's just nagging injuries. Been in and out of the lineup. Tough to get some consistency out of him.
Best news for the Skyhawks tonight is Simi Shatu now has 5 personal fouls. I would think that he's going to go to the bench right now, so this is an opportunity for the Skyhawks to try to make some hay with him sitting over there on the pine.
Joe Bear was trying to hide him in the back of that zone, but Ellison, again, that's what he does. Hustle plays and put the defense at a disadvantage, gets the foul.
Baker got fouled on the play. That's going to be on Ellison. And Ellison now has picked up his first personal. And that'll be the first team foul on the Skyhawks in the quarter.
So Robert Baker will go to the line. He's a 4-year player at Harvard for Tommy Amaker, the former Dookie. Local product out of Marietta, Georgia. Played at the small private school, the Walker School, where he was a 1,500-point scorer.
Hey, man, you know, though, from your coaching days, big school, small school don't matter. You only got to have 5, right?
Hey.
Maybe 3 reserves.
And 6'10" translates at any level in this game if you can shoot the ball.
Culver attacks, and he got fouled on the play by Morales. That'll be number 2 on him. And that will be the 3rd team foul on the Magic.
This got to be the play for Coach Gansey. Pressure, 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 tempo. No Lakeland's playing with a depleted lineup. Foul trouble. Only 7 guys in the rotation, and their best player is seated with 5 in Shatu.
Been a tough night for Culver. Maybe he can have a big 4th quarter here and lift the Skyhawks to victory. Gets the free throw right there. He's 2 of 11 from the floor and now has 6 points. 1 rebound. Does have a couple of blocks, though.
Skyhawks showing zone.
Simpson gets it inside to Baker. Baker now with 16 points to go along with his 8 rebounds.
Gives Simpson the double-double on that possession. He has
still
10 assists.
And Culver got back to intercept the pass, but Morales picks up the loose ball. Ford in the paint. 12 on the shot clock, plenty of time. They slow it down here. Simpson, been a while since he scored. 4 on the shot clock. He's going to have to go. Simpson dishes it up and in.
Knifing through 3 Skyhawks defenders. Simpson's having a game. That's 25 to go with his 10 assists, 9 of 17 from the field.
He had 21 at halftime, so only 4 here in the second half. Off the hands of Brandon Williams. Zavier Simpson's got a shot at a triple-double. He also has 7 rebounds.
Unfortunate possession for the Skyhawks. Brandon was looking to go with it before he received the pass, and Lakeland will have a chance to convert.
Skyhawks were able to get it down to 1. They have not been able to climb all the way back, and now it's an 11-point deficit again. Simpson working against Brandon Williams, slips and falls down. Ford takes a 3. Rebound, controlled by Silva. He lost it. Baker's got it. Drops it off for Ford. He's in traffic and puts it in. Ford with 21. Silva muscles it up between 2 defenders. An 11-point lead for the Magic. Simpson, there's that scoop shot again. This time bounces hard off the rim. Silva bounces it to Galloway. No space. Culver, three. Got it! First three-pointer for Culver tonight. That's 10
by Lakeland.
Just 2 nights after beating this Magic team by 28, the Skyhawks have not led the entire night. Coach Gansey says, you know, the message is you respect your opponent no matter how many players they are down, as Jeffries hits a 3. And I don't think that the Skyhawks have taken them lightly by any means. The Magic just played their butts off here tonight.
Yeah, they've taken it to the Skyhawks, and all 7 guys contributing. Jeffries, you see there, at his second 3 of the evening.
Williams, three-pointer, and Morales, the rebound. Skyhawks, after shooting 45+% on their threes on Saturday night, have missed 21 threes tonight and just 32%. Baker with the finish. Great hustle play by Morales to keep that ball alive. And the lead is 13 with under 6 to go. Going to take a big comeback by the Skyhawks here tonight.
And what a heady play by Morales, diving on the floor, the awareness to find his teammate Baker for 2.
Williams hanging in the air, gets the bucket. He's got 14. Baker, I mean, they have just abused the Skyhawks inside.
Simpson racking up assist after assist. That's now a roll. That's his 12th assist in the game, and picking apart the Skyhawks defense in the pick and roll action.
Phenomenal game by Simpson. We told you he was right at 9 assists per game during the showcase. It's an intro said in that huddle.
Watching Simpson here today, no surprise, you know, how he made it to the league last year. 4 games with OKC, in which he started and averaged 11 points in his NBA action over 4 games.
Simpson whips it out here to Ford on the wing, strokes it. That is number 6. 6 3-pointers for Ford. Williams, reverse layup underneath the basket. Too far underneath. Here's Simpson again, and there is Baker. Wow. 14 rebounds, shooting 50% from the floor, 2 of 4 on his threes. It's been the game, difference in the game. You're right. Because without him, the big guys aren't getting the shots they've got. Cat Barber nails it. Just 6 points for Cat tonight in the second game back. 16-point deficit. Jeffries rises up over Brooks and misses. And Bashanashvili blocks Shatu from getting to it. So it'll be the Skyhawks ball with 4:15 to go.
There's still time, but Skyhawks will need to play perfect basketball and string together some consecutive stops defensively. You got to hope the threes fall. Can't afford any turnovers this late in the game.
Barber right on through and flipped it off the backboard. I don't know if that was a bad shot or a pass off the backboard to Culver. Either way, Skyhawks got the point.
Puts Culver now in double figures. He's been, you know, struggled from the floor, 4 of 13, but he's got 11 points.
Simpson gives it up to Ford. Step back over Barber. Another three-pointer for Aleem Ford. 7 3-pointers for Ford. He's got 27 points. 3-pointers. Skyhawks getting the bounce. So the 2 local guys, Simpson and Ford, have combined for 52 in their hometown tonight.
And Aleem's a guy that saw action last year in the NBA. And the Magic team was ravaged by COVID. He signed a 10-day with the Orlando Magic, but you can see why. I mean, he's got a nice skill set, can shoot the three. He's got good length, and defensively, he can cover multiple positions.
So the Magic have 3 players with 20-plus points. Ford 27, Simpson 25, Chateau with 20. They have 2 players with double-doubles. Chateau has 20 points, 15 rebounds. Simpson has 25 points, 16 assists. And Baker, pardon me, I missed. Baker's also got 22. They've got 4 players with 20-plus points. And he's 1 rebound shy of a double-double. Another three-pointer. Cat Barber. A timeout called by the
defense. We still got time in this one. And we've seen crazier things happen in the G League, Matt. 3 minutes, plenty of time, but can't waste possessions.
Yeah, you got to get stops here, though. The target score, and of course, we're not playing with the target score like they did in the Winter Showcase, but if there was a target score, it would probably be about 130 at this point.
And Aleem Ford with a dagger right there. 8 of 12 from beyond the arc for Ford. He now has 30.
You know, it's got to be special for the young man who played at Archer High School before going on to IMG to put this kind of performance on the floor here tonight. He and Robert Baker played on opposite sides of the city. Baker in Marietta and Ford in Lawrenceville shooting it again. This time he misses. Morales gets the rebound. Now the clock approaching 2. Morales 1 on the shot clock. Oh my goodness.
Another possession where the Skyhawks relinquish an offensive rebound. They're now negative 13 on the boards for the game. Lakeland, one of the better rebounding teams in the G League.
Brooks strokes the 3. Brooks with his 4th three-pointer of the game gives him 13. Culver working against Simpson, now fouls him.
Simpson a chance to go to the line.
Head out on the road, and they will open up a 2-game series at the Wisconsin Herd, the Milwaukee Bucks G League team. They'll play that Wednesday and Friday for a home game, Kids Day game here on Sunday against the Austin Spurs.
You got to credit Lakeland. They played great basketball for 48 minutes. Kind of a gut check after getting embarrassed in the regular season opener on Saturday.
Oh my goodness, Baker. 25 for Baker tonight to go along with his 9 rebounds. Just needs 1 more board to give them 3 players with a double-double. I've never heard of that.
Oh, now they're 17 of 38 from beyond the arc, too, shooting 44% from the 3.
Martin rolls off the rim. There's the rebound. They've got 3 players with double-doubles tonight. Baker, 10 rebounds, 25 points. Simpson, 16 assists, 25 points. Chateau, 15 rebounds, 21 points. Absolutely phenomenal.
I thought the Skyhawks were going to be back in it and have a chance to win this one at home. They've been successful, and Coach Gansey's tenure here in College Park have really done the job on the home court.
This is just going to be their 2nd loss here at Gateway Center Arena this season, including the showcase. They're going to be 8-2 at home. They had what was called a home loss out in Las Vegas where they were the home team, but not here at Gateway. Culver and stayed with it and tipped it in.
Culver now with 16 points. That was his 3rd rebound. Too little, too late, though. Skyhawks will take the L here at Gateway Center Arena tonight. Just didn't have it.
And it's just a great example of how things can change in a short amount of time. Baker misses this time, and Bashanashvili shovels ahead. 8 seconds. And he's just going to put it down on the floor, and they're going to shake hands. And the Lakeland Magic, after losing by 28 on Saturday to the Skyhawks, come out